Now, you know our videos from probably editing, but we actually also do videos on Xplane. And today we're going to do a tutorial or demonstration of how you take off with Xplane and put a Boeing 737 into autopilot. So we're going to start off today. Let's start off at Los Angeles, and we're going to be going to San Diego. Now, let's just get right into it. Okay, here we are. We're back. Right now we're on the runway for Los Angeles. So let's get started. So let's first I'm just going to click that. So here, let's first set up our flight plan. Now, you can look up any airport online and see I believe it's called the FAA abbreviation. I'm not exactly sure, but our origin is KLAX. Remember to first click the clear button. It's very important. I almost forgot that. So our origin is KLAX, and we are going to San Diego, which is K-San. I've noticed that most of the larger airports do start with K, so that's just a little heads up. But I know that some are not, such as I only know one that is in the United States, and that's Honolulu, but I'm sure there's a ton more. So I'm going to just enter a random flight number. It doesn't matter what the flight number is. The origin and the destination are what is important. So once you put those three pieces of information in, that's all you need. You can click execute, and you'll see this line appear, and that is actually going to be where we're going to be heading. So I have not found that this course is important at all, so I would suggest just to ignore it until you do get better at Xplane. Now, to prepare for takeoff, I'm going to set our flaps to 5. It's standard to put your flaps up before you take off. So our altitude for going to San Diego will probably be 4,000. Our heading, now this is what's important. Now our heading can be changed very easily. I want to set it to go towards the line. So I just put it somewhere around the line. When we get up in the air, we can definitely change it, and we're definitely going to want to. So our IAS, I found that with this plane, I believe the fastest you can go is 345 knots, but I'm not sure. Because if you go over it, I found that the plane often stalls, but I'm sure you can go higher, faster, who knows. But yeah, so we're going to just set this altitude here. Our heading is around the area of our new line that has just appeared. IAS, I'm going to set to 250 because according to our little thing here, our flaps for 5, which we set them at, can only go up to 250. And when I take off, I'm going to want time to turn my way on course, so I don't want to be flying straight for too long and too fast. So let's take off our brake. And this is pretty much it. You can just slowly rise your you can just slowly rise your engines. That's better, right? And here we go. We can just watch from the outside. And then we'll put our wheels up as soon as we get off the ground. So here we go. I'm going to put our wheels up now. I found that you can use G to put your wheels up, but you can always change that in the settings. I'm decreasing all my flaps right now with 1. And let's turn on autopilot, shall we? We're going to click this button right here. We're going to want to gain to this altitude. That is a much too high vertical speed. Heading select and speed, and that's all you need to click to pretty much get up and started. So now that we are up in the air, it's going to try to direct us. It's going to try to direct us towards this line right here, or actually this little marker, which we're going to change to line up with the line better. Now we're going to keep on turning. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's eventually going to straighten us out, and in, let's look at this, 20 minutes we'll be there. Now once you're up in the air, I would suggest to raise your speed, just because you can. Now that you're straightened up, it'll make things a lot faster. You'll see our estimated time decrease a lot faster the faster we go. So it's really nice. One thing I did not show you was the air traffic control. I will share that with you in another video, but I find that with beginners it is very difficult to use air traffic control. So I will just include that in another video. And yeah, so thank you for listening. And this is Prime, signing off.